And the scene is set in the apartment of Stefan Braunfiedler. About 4 o'clock in the morning. Among of all of the things that he's had recently on his mind, one of the things is the arrangement that he had with the Nosferatu Tomas Jumeau. Tomas, I should say. Um, but he realizes it's going to be hard to find unless he actually has a lead. Doesn't even really know where to begin to look. Takes a seat in his sitting chair as he's unwinding a little bit. Turns on his little stereo, little radio. Turns the volume down a bit. Tunes into a classical station. One that he knows plays that type of music from all over the world. Keeps it low so it doesn't interfere with his phone call, but just loud enough for him to hear. And takes his phone out, opens it up, and refers back to his list of numbers in his phone. Find Thomas's. And dials. Rings a few times. 3, 4, 5. Then goes to voicemail. Thomas, this is Stefan. About that person you wanted me to find. I wish I would have asked when I initially spoke to you. Believe it was after leaving Seville Community Center. I'm going to need some kind of lead, some place to start looking for him. Otherwise, I don't know how I am going to begin the search. If you could get back to me as soon as possible, that would be most helpful. You can reach me at my mobile number just about any time, except, of course, when we sleep. In all seriousness, though, I do require some kind of lead to be able to begin my search for Mr. Warner. Thank you very much for your attention. You have a pleasant night, Thomas. Stefan ends the call, folds up his phone, sets it down on his table, turns the volume up, rests his head. As usual, his doors are locked all the way down. There's 3 big slide bolts on that massively heavy metal door. He just kind of leans his head back. Relaxing. Listening to the sounds of German classical music. Getting lost in his own thoughts. thinking about the events of tonight, thinking about how to proceed from this point on, thinking about how he's going to fulfill his end of the bargain with Thomas, and hoping that he can find an adequate resolution to all of these issues. Eventually, his eyes close, he relaxes really deeply, lets his senses get filled by the music and just takes them all in as the scene comes to a close.